There's an old Japanese belief called Kotodama, the idea that words carry spiritual power and can literally shape the world around us. For centuries, the Japanese have cultivated a unique kind of wisdom. Phrases that hold meaningful lessons about life, relationships, and personal growth. These aren't just poetic sayings. They offer a powerful lens through which to see the Japanese way of life, revealing deep values, philosophical insights, and emotional depth. If you've been searching for more clarity or meaning, these 10 Japanese phrases might be exactly what you need to hear today. Consistency is strength. This is one of the most well-known Japanese proverbs about success. Japanese culture places deep value on perseverance, respect, and mindfulness. The idea is simple but powerful. If you make just a little progress each day, you'll eventually reach something meaningful. But if you do nothing, even after 100 days, you'll still have nothing. Like water that carves stone drop by drop. Strength doesn't come from intensity, but from consistency. It's a quiet rebellion against our culture of instant results. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. This proverb captures the heart of Japanese resilience. The numbers aren't literal. They just mean again and again. But here's the real wisdom. The number of times you rise is always one more than you fall. This idea even has Buddhist roots. We can't walk alone, but we eventually stand with the help of others. That one more matters. Life will always have its ups and downs, and that's no reason to quit. If you're in a hurry, take the long way. This saying dates back to a poem from the Muromachi period. The poet advised warriors heading to Kyoto to take the bridge instead of crossing Lake Biwa on a plank, since strong winds could easily knock it over. The message? When you're rushing, it's smarter to slow down and take the safer path. What seems like a shortcut can actually delay you. Sometimes the long way is the fastest way. The most important time in life is always now. These words are by Mitsuo Aida, often called the poet of Zen. They reflect the Japanese idea of Ma, the beauty of space, silence, and the present moment. Unlike some Western philosophies that emphasize detachment, Japanese thinking often invites full presence. The past is gone. The future hasn't arrived. Whatever you're feeling, regret, hope, fear, only the present is real, and it's enough. Effort is always rewarded. If there's an effort that wasn't rewarded, then it can't be called effort yet. These are words from Sadaharu Oh, a legendary Japanese baseball player. Oh is a man of effort, with countless records in Japan and worldwide. His tireless effort and passion were seen not only during his playing days, but also in his career as a coach, leading his team to victory many times. His words remind us that true effort knows no limits, and that what we consider our limit might just be our starting point. Yet the talented hawk hides its claws. This Japanese proverb teaches that even the most skilled person shouldn't display their abilities without purpose. Think about the hawk. Its claws are its most powerful weapons, but it keeps them retracted when it doesn't need to use them. Similarly, truly talented people are often the most humble. They don't need to constantly prove their competence. It speaks for itself. It's the difference between confidence and arrogance, between mastery and showing off. Romance is self-centered. Love is other-centered. This profound distinction reveals something beautiful about human relationships. When we're caught up in romantic feelings, our thoughts naturally revolve around ourselves, what we want, what we need, how someone makes us feel. But genuine love operates from a completely different place. It shifts our focus outward, making us genuinely care about the other person's well-being and happiness. We begin asking, what can I do to make their life better, rather than dwelling on what they can do for us? It's the difference between wanting someone to complete us and wanting to contribute to their completeness. This shift from me to we to them is perhaps one of the most transformative experiences in human relationships. The frog in the well doesn't know the great ocean. This quote originates from ancient Chinese Taoism, from Zhuangzi. To be considered a true Japanese proverb, a word or phrase must express a common truth or wisdom, and this certainly does. The original text said, "You can't talk about the ocean with a frog in the well, because it only knows a hole." In Japanese culture, this proverb reflects the importance of cooperation and consideration for others. Expanding our perspective allows us to be more generous and understanding. How many times do we limit our vision to the small world we know? True wisdom begins when we recognize our ignorance about the vastness of life. One meeting, one opportunity, literally means one life, one meeting. This Zen concept teaches us that each person you meet, each moment you live is unique and unrepeatable. Our encounters with people in this life are temporary. Therefore, we must treat everyone with respect and cherish the moments we share with them. Treat each encounter as if it were the last, because it might be. This philosophy transforms casual interactions into sacred moments. Even trampled grass can bloom. This inspiring quote reminds us that a person who has been treated poorly will eventually rise and become better. Think about grass. No matter how much it's trampled, it finds a way to grow again, often stronger and more beautiful than before. Your difficulties today are the fertile soil for your strength tomorrow. Scars become wisdom. Pain transforms into compassion. Never underestimate your ability to transform suffering into beauty. Remember Kotodama, the spiritual power of words. Each of these quotes aren't just beautiful phrases, but carry a unique vibrational energy. The Japanese believe that positive words possess positive power, and that this power can influence our environment, events, and mind. As a Japanese sage said, next time you speak, remember, your words aren't just sounds. They're tools that can change the world. Words are like seeds. Plant the right ones, and one day you'll find yourself standing in a garden you didn't even realize you were growing. These Japanese phrases aren't just lessons. They're seeds. Let them take root in your daily life.